from Vietnam, Nguyen Ngoc 2. Wearing red belt from Singapore, Lien Constance.
At the start of the fight, would you rather attack or target the legs or the upper body first?
So during the start, usually what happens is one of the competitors pulls guard, and when you pull guard, you would want to wrap the person's leg. So the person
legs
pulling
first.
guard would wrap the person on top's legs. So that way you restrict your opponent's movement. Yes. So here's another finals. We've been watching a lot of Singapore's Constance Lien. She's been doing really well. She fought one of her own earlier, and you can see she has control here. She likes to use the lapel game, which is very smart.
When you say lapel game, what is?
So lapel
what
is
like
in
holding
Jiu-Jitsu,
the- okay.
yes. So in Jiu-Jitsu we wear a kimono or a gi,
Yes.
and using the lapel means using the cloth
Okay.
from that gi, and using that to entangle your opponent and get certain sweeps or submissions.
Okay.
Yes. So here she has her opponent's back, and she's looking for a choke. Again, this is a very
Is that 4 points already? Because
4
she-
points already, yes, and looks like she's going for the choke. So the most common submission once you have someone's back is the choke.
Yep.
So that's what you would need to defend if someone did take your back, and that's what you would go for if you do have someone's back. So this is a really bad position for the Vietnamese in blue. She is on her stomach, flattened out. That's why her legs are up in the air just like that. Very
So what
bad
can
position.
she do to be released from that?
She wants to
lock?
put the Singaporean back on her back, and she wants to get rid of the hooks and escape.
By what? Jerking or just standing up?
She wants to peel the hooks off. Yeah, so there she wants to bring her back to the mat, and looks like a choke. Looks like we might have a finish here. And good defense again, once again. So here she wants to peel those hooks off.
Okay.
The Singaporean's feet, peel them off, and move to the side where the underhook is. So in this case, both sides do have the underhook. So she wants to peel off the hooks and move her hips to the side, so she can get out and possibly even come on top. And here we have grip fighting right now. Constance Lien from Singapore is trying to grab a hold of the collar so she can do a collar choke.
In Jiu-Jitsu, that's the hardest part. You wouldn't want to be at that position because it's easier for you to be choked, right?
Yes, I would not want someone
So
on my back.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's and for the opponent who's under, it will be hard for her to be, to release from that kind of position. Or are there other techniques that you could easily do to be able to free yourself? from
There are
that kind of
techniques to
position?
free yourself. First thing you want to do is watch out for the submissions. You want to tuck your chin in and protect your neck. That's always
Okay.
the first.
So
Once you
how do you do that? You put your hands.
So you
in
put your hands here, you're blocking your opponent from grabbing any lapel.
Okay.
And by tucking your chin in, you prevent them from opening that up. So that would be the first, and then the next would be to peel the hooks and control the arms and to get out. But with these many high-level athletes, it's really hard to get out of it.
Because they're strong.
Yes. So usually, once someone has your back, you've already made a mistake in the fight.
Oh,
So, but she's doing a good job defending here. She just hasn't quite gotten out yet, but she's been preventing the submission. So here we are
but
closing
it's
in.
still it's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. You think Malaysia or Vietnam, can still make it?
It's not looking too good for her. As long as there's time, there's still a chance. She can always go for a submission. But right now, it's not looking too good as Singaporean has really good control and has that back. Looks like she's going for another choke again. She has to fall back and put that. There we go. And there's a tap.
Was that a choke? I didn't see two hands. Just one hand.
Yes. She had the lapel here, and she used her leg, her foot, to hook one of the arms of her opponent, trapping that arm.
Okay.
Then she was free to make the choke. Because what would happen was this arm would be free and she would protect it this way. So she got this, had her foot hook the arm, and then she was able to make the choke. Yes.
Congratulations, Singapore, on your second gold medal in Jiu-Jitsu, courtesy of Nguyen and Constance, under 62 kilograms female category. This is the